Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new series on Farming Simulator 25. Today, we're going to be on the map Memphis, New York. So far, I've been really liking this map. For somebody who enjoys playing the American style farming, this map is really good. For where I have grown up, this is very reminiscent of the fields I drove by as a kid, and just kind of the overall layout of how farming is done in my area. There are other parts that are definitely flat and square fields and everything, but this is kind of what I grew up around. So really been enjoying this map and this style of gameplay. So today we're going to be starting a new series. This is going to be an American farming style series. We're going to be using just an American map with American equipment, and gonna keep everything fairly traditional. I'm not going to be using any cheats or hacks. All the mods, I'm going to try and keep it to ones that are reasonably priced. Nothing that's stupid cheap or anything like that. And we're just going to try and do things as fairly realistic. I'm not going to be using field stones, but plowing is enabled. We're going to be doing lime, having to deal with weeds, seasonal growth, all of that stuff. So I'm super excited. We have already started seeding most of this stuff. I wanted to try and get this done so that way we can get to kind of the funner bits of this. So we're gonna finish seeding some of these fields here. I'll show you if I go into the map. We own field 4, which is already planted with corn. Field 59, also planting corn. 9 and 55. We're just going to go corn across the board. When I first hopped into this game, you start with wheat. Already got that harvested, already had that sold off. So that way we can just kind of get started, fresh start. Most of the fields needed plowed. Well, all the fields needed plowed. And then 3 of the 4 fields needed lime. So we've already got that done as well. Once we get seeding done, I really want to focus on building up a farmyard, or kind of basically our home. There is not much of a starting one on this map as far as buildings for storage and everything goes. So we desperately need a place to call home. I haven't even found it, but as far as I can tell, there's not even a place to sleep and reset yourself. So we're going to be working on that. I'm not sure. I kind of want to go more in the middle of the map, just because if we set up home base down here, you've got sell point down here, as well as the animal dealer and the shop, and everything just seems too close to where you're not going to be doing a whole lot. There are a couple more sell points up here. I guess we'll just see, but we could just try and be a little more central. I want to see if you can delete some of these houses and maybe kind of take over a little plot of land, um, and kind of see where we go from there. So we're going to be getting into some good stuff with this today. I'm going to get to seeding. We've got this 8R that is leased, as well as this 24 row planter. I'm going to come over here. There we go. We already do have a truck. This trailer has been kind of glitching out. It seems to be fine just now. There it goes. See the wobble? The trailer is twerking. So we've got the twerking trailer. This combine here, this case that I custom painted, is ours. We do own this. I didn't start out with any crazy amount of money or anything like that, so we're just gonna kind of try and keep this minimal. Later on, I'll probably do some challenges where we're starting from zero, that kind of thing. But for right now, I just really wanted to kind of get into the fun bits and start out just trying to grow the farm. So we do also own this 3650 John Deere with the row crop wheels, pulling the header trailer. And then I'll disable the speed multiplier after we've done showing you around. Oh gosh. The other one that I picked up on sale right here, International 1255. So I really like my Internationals. I grew up with a Farmall Super C. So I do have a really soft spot for those. This is technically our house. We do own this. But again, there is no place to enter the building and sleep or anything like that. The garage is pretty nice. And if we go over here really quickly, we do also own this little barn here, which isn't bad. It's just for the kind of farm that we want, not the best. Definitely not made to hold the big harvester or anything even close to that size, and it's just not all that realistic. Yes, there are barns that do have these hay storage or straw storage systems in them, but the way that one's set up is just not the most realistic, and I don't really playing like that. Don't really like playing like that, I should say. In the bottom of this one here, you do get this New Holland skid steer. And then you also, if you turn around here, get this Kubota. I did purchase a Can-Am Maverick just to try and explore the map a little bit more. This is a super, super cool map. But you guys get to see that a little bit more as we play along here. So let me hop in the tractor here. And we'll get to seeding, get this underway, and come back, turn this on, get everything started up, looking good, and cruise control. So we are putting down, I really, really like this planter. A lot of what you see around here is this style of planter. This is what I grew up playing with as a kid, the little Ertl tractor toys, if you had those. So this is very reminiscent for me. Super cool to be able to be playing with this kind of a machine. So we're going to be putting down liquid fertilizer first. Just finishing the up and down passes here, and then we'll come back through and do the headland passes. And I think on this field here, we're pretty much, sorry for the trees, pretty much done with all that, so we can go and start on the headland passes. Go ahead and turn this off. I'm not sure where we probably want to start over here in this corner and work our way back around. Yeah. I'm just going to start right here. Not really supposed to be driving over area you just seeded, but that's alright. We're just fresh new seed bed. Gonna turn that on, put that back down. And I think this will carry us throughout, so we won't really have to make any more adjustments. So far, so good. So, like I said, this piece of equipment here is leased. We've got $576,000 in the bank, and I want to kind of see first how much it's actually going to take for us to build the farm, and then kind of go from there on what we want to create. I do like this area too, but again, this is a sell point. I don't really want to have a sell point in my backyard. I don't really think that that makes a whole lot of sense as far as realistic gameplay goes. Also been having a little bit of issue with frame rate. I shouldn't, but I think it's just because of this map and the way it's kind of styled and everything with as much stuff that they have put down as far as trees and just general aesthetic features of it. So I'm gonna try and work on that just so that way it's not super what is the right word that I'm trying to find? Don't smack the tree. Let's lift this. Just so that way it's a smoother experience for everybody. Here we go. Okay. Lower this back down. Perfect. If you haven't played Farming Simulator 25, one of the biggest improvements to this game is the GPS steering. It is so good. For me, I play on PC. I've got Course Play, as you can see. Too late. But for somebody who's had Course Play for a little while, I played on it with the previous Farming Simulator games. I liked it, and it still has its use cases for sure. It definitely still has its use cases, but the GPS steering is something that is really taken over as far as just ease of use. I don't see for me much need for the Course Play. You can set Course Play up to have the AI workers do a heck of a lot more, which is nice. It would be handy for like a big farming operation, especially if you're just going solo at it and not playing with friends. So again, it definitely has its spot, but just for ease of use, not having to set up a course and everything, and worry about some of the other issues that come with Course Play, GPS just works fine. So I'd been guilty of it in the past. Farming Simulator can be played in a lot of different ways, whether you're just going at it super casually, or if you want to do something a little more realistic. And I've been a casual player in the past, but I'm trying to be a little bit more diligent and do a lot more of the stuff myself instead of just hiring a worker for everything and then trying to rack up as much money as possible, or I don't know, whatever I do. So I think with playing a little bit more realistic, it's more of a grind, and I think kind of furthers the playability of the game, which is beneficial because it's a fantastic game. If you're into this stuff, if you are into fast-paced stuff, this is not the game for you. So we'll go over here to our next field. We've got 2 more fields to go. May hire an AI worker to do one of them, so we can start working on our farmyard. Maybe we'll do that. I'd say this one off to the left I'm probably going to have to do just because it's kind of a lot. It is kind of a lot. Real funky field shape doesn't lend itself very well to AI workers. But this one shouldn't be too terrible. Pretty big. So we'll come in here. I'm on PC, but I'm using controller right now. If we go to the steering assist, tab over, we can get them to work the headlands. We've got number of headlands 1. Might want to do 2 for the AI worker, just so that way he's got enough room to kind of work. Working with, yeah, I'm gonna keep that as auto. Start with up down, skip lines. Yeah, we'll get him to do this. And Oh, I guess I gotta enable him first. Let's see how he does. Perfect. Just make sure that they get on their way just fine. You might start with, I think there was a small little pass over here that he was gonna do. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, yep, he's doing that little pass first. He should be good. Alright, I'm gonna take you guys into... I don't have flight mode enabled. What am I looking for? That's the wrong button. This one. Super strength off. What are we doing here? Flight mode on. Flight status on. Q. Alright. So, while he's working on that, let's figure out where we want to build our house. I did see a cool little path that kind of takes itself in here, but I think this is more for... This map has all these trees if you want to do any sort of logging adventures. Which I don't know that we will be doing all that much of, because I just cannot seem to control things very well when it comes to logging, even with a controller. So, spot to put a farm, spot to put a farm. I'm kind of wondering if we don't just take this field away and start here. And that would give us... This field needs to go away. I want something that's kind of tucked away in some trees. Something at least halfway scenic. Not just out right by the road. Could do something... back in here, but then we would have to take out part of this field to build a driveway to the front of the road. That might not be bad. But that would mean chopping down a lot of trees, so maybe not. Is this a... I think it's a pond down there. Man, I really don't want to get into chopping down that many trees. I think that's probably going to be our best bet right there. See if there's anything else. Oh, I know what I want to do. Let's come down here. And... construction. Click on this. Now, let's see. Can we... Oh, we can. Awesome. I believe we can delete this stuff. So if we go in here... This is a big field. I think if we just take this away and then eat into the... and then I have to buy the field, which the field is... Can I buy this land? Can I buy this land? We do not have enough money for that. All right. Maybe we just start over here. Take away this. Man. I don't really see any plots that are like big enough to actually do what the heck we want to do. I'm not sure. There's a little build quest right here where you deliver some planks and you can build something. I'm curious to see what that might be. Could take away this. Let's see here. As far as plots go, that's a whole lot of... I mean, again, we could buy this field, take it out, $128,000. That would leave us with plenty of money. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So, that would take this away. Means we are gonna have to cut down some trees. Oh, and there's a huge elevation change. Okay, that's not too bad. We could just widen that out. I have no idea how we're gonna fit a giant harvester down through here. But maybe we just make a different storage facility for it. Well, we're committed now. We are committed now. So let's go. I'm just clicking buttons for the heck of it right now. Let's go in and do some sculpting and landscaping. I think if we go here, sculpting, brush size, oh, I fear that this is soften, right? I don't know that that's gonna let us level that out. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. This is this relatively flat? I just need to get out of flight mode. Gee whiz. Okay. Off. I mean, it's relatively flat. I don't know if we want to... Probably should make a pad first. Okay. Well, welcome back. This is what I have so far. I was going to place down a bunch of trees, and it said too many trees. So, we went with fences instead. There wasn't a whole lot more I could do, and I didn't want to just put a bunch of bushes everywhere. I think this looks pretty good as far as aesthetics go. Pretty happy with how that turned out. I did not want to put grass the whole freaking way. And let's just pretend that this is a well-kept lawn. So, I'm going to come back through here and put grass. I don't know, but this was a lot. So, I put gravel down for this whole lot. I wanted to keep it somewhat mild. I do not know why there is not a post here. Oh, boy. But yeah. Got a nice big area because we're going to have to put an auger in here to load and unload the truck. But I'm pretty happy with it. For the fencing and everything like that, I did make this asphalt going up to the Golly, you can really see how bad this is. Anyways, put asphalt going up in here to the house. Little walkway here. And then this is like a little area to back the vehicles up so you can turn them around. I'm not super happy with how this turned out as far as you couldn't smooth it or anything like that. It is what it is right now. I want to get back to doing what we came here to do, which was farm. So, we're going to hop back in to our AI worker. Hopefully he has finished up by now. And we will continue on with that. Oh, gosh. I'm sure that had popped up. Oh, gosh dang it, dude. That thing just ran. How is it out of fertilizer already? That makes no sense. We are going to fold this back up. Oh my goodness, and lift it up. No, no, no. Is it, why is it not? Okay, it is lifted. It's lifted. We're good. I do need to get all my vehicles transported over to the new farm. Oh, please, just give me the space to freaking get out the way. We're definitely going to take out that stop sign, but it's alright. Didn't need one there anyways. Did I not? Okay, that's what it was. I didn't fill up with both the first time, I think. Or maybe I filled halfway up. No, I did. I definitely did. Dang, it runs through fertilizer fast. Oh, okay. I definitely didn't do that the first time. All right, we're gonna need at least 2 more. So let's go in and get 2 more of these. Definitely running low on money. 166 is not a ton, but we'll be able to make it through. Swing wide right here so that way we don't snag anything. Come back this way, get out the truck's way. We're good. Is it unfolding? There it is. All right. Lower it. Hold. You need to get back to steering assist. Okay. Just turn on the seater. Try and lift it, maybe. Okay. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. Bear with me here as we try and navigate around this tree. There we go. Down. Obviously gonna have to come back for those little bits. Excuse me. And this, yeah, we're okay. It's all right. It's all right. Just come back for those. I wonder if I don't just try and run this outside line here. And then not worry about the inside. Sorry. Run the inside line, don't worry about the outside one. I have no idea what happened there. That does not seem like that line was supposed to be like that. It's good. He did the majority of it. We're just gonna run it like this. I don't know if it's just this map, because I'll be honest, it's been a while since I played the game, and we're just kind of now coming back into it and playing this map. But the AI drivers do not seem all that intelligent. And they try to pass at any given moment. And it doesn't matter for no reason. Not because you're on there, but they try to pass each other all the time. It happens so often where I come out from doing work on a field or something like that, and there's just a whole bunch of them bunched up because... Well, let me turn off these beacons. A whole bunch of them bunched up like a bunch of idiots because somebody tried to pass somebody. So, guess that's not all that different from real life, but in the game it just looks a little goofy. Okay, we'll stick to this outside line. I am surprised that the pass we just made didn't leave any undone. As you can see, this field was limed, plowed, and then limed. So everything's looking really good. We've got one more field to plant. It's gonna be a challenging one. I'll probably just do either a time lapse or bring you guys back in after that's all done. Make sure we've got everything set up for harvesting. I am gonna need a corn header. Also probably gonna switch out semi-trailers. I do like running with the dump wagons, the end dumps, because we now have those the grain silos that we have. We're going to have to use augers for them. And it is challenging to use those augers with a hopper bottom because you have to swing the little loader arm out to get it to... Oh, this isn't great, but we're doing it. You got to swing the little hopper arm out to get it to load properly. So this is that field finish. We're just going to drive back over here, grab the little spots that we missed. Excuse me. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we'll see. I've got another hopper... I've got a couple of hopper bottom mods for American style farming, and then I also have a You have to turn the seeder on for it to seed. Fun fact in case you didn't know. So I'm not sure what we're gonna use that yet. If it's gonna be those, I do have one other end dump that I would like to try, see how it looks with the truck and everything. I do give a crap about aesthetics, so it's gonna have to look good. We'll see how that works, and then kind of go from there. Just because the end dump mod that I have on there, I absolutely love the trailer, but I'm not sure what's going on. I guess I don't really need to even fold this, do I? Nope, I don't, because the field's right over here. So we're just gonna drive over here. Let me just hop over into this one. Hop out here. Is it shaking? It's not shaking, but as soon as you hop into the truck, it shakes. I mean, that's just... I can't deal with it. Like, what is that? Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're just gonna sell this thing. 125. Go in here. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. I really don't need to be doing this right now, but just to show you guys, I'm going the opposite way. Trailers. It is not there. Semi-trailers? We do the Load King. This not really. Those fenders are not. This is not an American trailer. Do they have Load Kings here? I'll be honest, I don't really know. What does this convey all? This looks pretty cool. Oh, is this for like a cedar system? That it is. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. We do have these. We definitely do have these. I've seen them before. That is awesome. I'm super excited about that. These are not mods. I like them. Man, what are we looking for here? I'll take our mod. This one right here. So these superior end dumps, these are what I normally rock with. I'm just curious. The Wilsons, we're not doing an unrealistic modded trailer. I refuse to do that. We could get one of these. I want to make sure it's not actually the truck that's making it do that. Side styles. Side stickers. Toolbox. I don't need the toolbox. Mud guards. Sure, let's do the mud guards. What is this changing? Just changing the decals on them? Okay, I don't know. That's a little more realistic. Low chassis light. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Capacity. See, that's what we're not doing. It changes the dump capacity to unrealistic. Holy cow. Chassis color. Chrome. Let's do black. Front paintings. Also do that black. Should probably do like... What do they have? Jet black? Yeah. Let's do jet black. Jet black. Chassis. I think what I've been going with is it the Vultra Gray on the truck. Side styles, chrome. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. I am wondering though. I really hope this doesn't change this stuff up. You know what? Let's do that style because I'm not a huge fan of the super wavy. Fenders. Maybe it was Volvo. I think it was Volvo Gray, actually. I should just go back and look, but oh well. And fenders, cover color, we'll do that as black as well. Rim color, silver, do that as chrome. All right, let's try this. I don't even, what's the capacity on this? Because if it's less than 48 meters, okay. Does it have a grain door? That's the other thing. It does have a grain door. Can you... Okay, yeah, this is what we're gonna be rocking with then. And I know some people are gonna be out there, why are you not using a hopper bottom trailer? Because you don't have to. There are, holy cow. There are plenty of farming operations out there, especially smaller time guys, that do not use a hopper bottom. Even if you are doing food grade stuff, there are plenty of people that carry food grade items in an end dump trailer. Okay, the turn signals don't work on this trailer. That's all right. But yes, there are plenty of people that do not use hopper bottom trailers for carrying their grain. So we're gonna try this out for now. When we get different silo storage or something like that, then then maybe we can talk about getting a hopper bottom. But until that point, you know what? I'm just gonna... This is good, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that's my seat. How do you switch? Front suspension. Yeah, I got plenty of room. Yikes. You know, that happens. That definitely happens. Where do I want to park this thing at? Probably in one of the long... I don't know. Do we do long side? Maybe park it in the long side and leave the other one up for their equipment. Good enough. Ooh. Hold on. You know we have to. Really? You gotta start it first? There we go. Heck yeah, brother. Does this have a rear axle lift? Open cover. I don't know. It's alright. Sorry, I don't like tabbing through, but we gotta do it. This one back. Beacons on. See, this will give us just a long enough run to where the house is. It's at least a little bit interesting. Fairly bumpy. I was going and trying to kind of redo this area, try and smooth it out, put gravel and stuff down, but I do not own it currently. It says I do not own it at least, so oh gosh, what is it? We're bottoming out, stuck in the freaking trees. Stuck on something. I don't know what's going on. I like the dynamic ground. Let's do this. Let's pull through, maybe. I'm not super concerned about moving that stuff over, and we're gonna need to leave the harvester there. Let's just worry about this field first. We'll do that first. Let's cross over into here. Yes, this is as good of a spot as any to start. Yeah. Let's do this. I might do a time lapse. Um, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. I might do a time lapse. I might not. We'll just kind of leave it here. Okay. Welcome back. We are working on finishing up this field here. I'm about to run out of liquid fertilizer, and I'm probably going to run out on this row from the looks of it. Maybe not. I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be super close. But as soon as we get done with this field, we are done seeding. We can kind of go through and fertilize. I'm not sure if I'm going to fertilize this episode or if it's going to be in the next episode. Obviously, we're fertilizing this now as we put it down, but we're going to need to give it a second pass to make sure we get 100% yield bonus. So we are not going to have enough, and we're running out in right now. Yep. You know what? Maybe. What are our options as far as carrying liquid fertilizer to ourselves? Should we just... I mean, where are the barrels? Do we just get something freaking small? We do. How many liters? Honestly, yeah. Let's just... It's just like a black chrome. Let's just do black. I'm buying it. Here we are. Just yell work truck. We're definitely going to be getting another truck too as well. Bunch of cool mods out for those. They seem to be getting better and better each year, so I am excited to go through and customize a pickup truck. So we'll see if this one can even get the job done for what we need it to do on this trailer. But I'm not pulling that. Which is probably stupid because we're buying this for a piece of equipment that is leased. But I do eventually want to pick one up. It's just that we do not have the money for that right now. So, this is something we're going to need in the future. First, we need to fill the tool. And this can only hold water, can't it? Sick. That's so cool. Why? What do you mean? Guess we're selling it. Okay, try again. This is all water. That can fit fertilizer. All of these can do fertilizer. Of course, these modded ones can too. Gosh, dang it, man. What does this fit on? Combinations? This. Okay. I can work with this. Short chassis. What kind of... Do we need a long chassis or do we need a short chassis? I don't know. Sign color. I mean, this is only freaking 3,000 liters. Okay. Let's get that. Let's also... I would assume it's short chassis. Hitches. Hitch. Nope. Sure. I like that. Toolbox, yes. Antennas, sure. Ooh, okay. Top kick logo? Where does that go? Oh, right there. Duh. Sure. Visor, like that. That works. Chrome it up. Okay, that'd be for like if you want to put a snow plow on it. What color do we want this one to be? red one. Can we get like a... I don't know. I'm pretty boring with the color choices most of the time, I feel like. So let's go something like this. Front grille. Chrome or black? Should we do black? Yeah, I like that. Bumpers. Sure, we'll do jet black. Rim color. I don't think we need to go fancy on that. All right, let's buy this. Probably gonna end up... Yeah, this is... Right? Alright. I like it. Fill it up. I mean, I recognize that this is absolutely ridiculous. We're done with seeding. We're actually done with seeding. And I just bought a new piece of equipment that we necessarily really didn't need. Can I customize... this trailer? That didn't work. Hey, it's still full. Alright, I like it. A little bit different. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why was he trying to pass? I don't know, because I wasn't even out on the road. So... Gosh. Just gonna have to run across here. This isn't bad. I like the little Jake break. Do I load it from here, or do I... Okay. That's awesome. You can unload it from right here, and boy does it unload quickly. Alright, let's drive this off the field. Drive on the area we haven't seeded yet. All right. Back at it again. Now, I overbought on seeds. So, excuse me. This is going to dump all the seeds out when we get back, which kind of sucks. Ooh. Okay, tree was way too close. That's alright. We'll just go and make this one of the final passes here. I'm probably just gonna do a time lapse for this section, honestly, and finish this out. Now, as I am sitting here, you can see, oh, now you can't see, up ahead, again, another traffic jam. Was I driving over there? No, I wasn't. Just came out of nowhere. I don't know what it's like around you, and, I'm sure I could see it in the big city, big old traffic jam. This ain't that. So, why do we constantly have traffic jams here? I don't know. But, there's another one. It's just never ending around this map. We are finally getting finished up here. I've got one tiny little pass to do. I'm gonna pick this up, run over here. And this is it, guys. I'm excited. This is gonna be a lot to harvest. Especially for the current operation that we have going on. Lower it, turn it back on. This is going to be a lot to undertake here. So I think we're going to leave it on this note as far as what we're going to get done in this episode. Next episode, we are going to fertilize. Probably get the equipment situation done. And by equipment situation, I mean we're gonna need a chaser bin for the harvest. I don't want to be running the harvester all over the place. So we are gonna need that. And then I guess that's probably it. We're gonna need a bigger tractor to pull it with too, which is a little concerning. I could run a smaller bin to try and get it to pull with one of the tractors that we have, but I just don't think that's the best idea. I don't know if I want to just try and turn all this stuff in with this seed and fertilizer. Let's just go out back. I think we can dump all this back here and pick it up later. Unload. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's not ideal. Alright, that stuff will sit there probably until next time that we seed. Because I'm not going to be able to move that out. Alright, we're going to turn it back in. We're going to turn it back in dirty. Return. Yes. Return. Yes. And I left this truck running. Alright, perfect. Well, just to show you all what our status is on everything, it's growing. That's not the right button. Fertilized. Everything is first stage fertilized. You can see first stage, second stage, first stage, second stage, first, second. That's all done. This is our farmyard here with our very weirdly shaped field. I am just, what even crop is that? Again, wrong button. Is it barley? That's, holy cow. This is rough. It's not barley. It's not rice. Is it sorghum? What is it? Potatoes? It's okay. Yeah, that's definitely not getting harvested. Um, There's no way. There's no way. I'm not renting all the equipment and going through all that just to get those potatoes off the field. So that sucks, but it's all right. Um, I do want to run a cattle operation. So maybe we just turn this into like a hay field and do hay off of that. Come through with the cedar and all that stuff and do it. But we're not gonna do. All right, we're not gonna do cows this year. Um, maybe we can look at doing it next year. And somebody's at my door, so give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. They're doing power washing around here, and the guy just wanted to talk to me because he was blocking my driveway. So, all good, no more interruptions. Yeah, we were ending the. Sorry, ending the video here. I'm gonna probably do some stuff off camera, get some things moved around, get ready for fertilizing, and then again harvesting. So thank you so much if you joined today, if you're watching later, whenever this happens. Thank you so much. I hope you stick around, see where this goes. I got a lot more stuff planned in the future. Probably going to be playing some other games too. New construction simulator game is coming out. Played the first one, really like that. See what else we can kind of get into. So thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.